Well, literally less than, must have been a couple of hours ago now, the internet literally exploded with the announcement video by the Fine Brothers saying that they were going to lease their format of reaction videos and their other shows that they do to the world. Now, here's the thing. Instead of paying a one-off sum like you would do in television, they are demanding that basically they take a 30% cut. So basically what they are becoming is a multi-channel network. Now, instead of doing this themselves, which is quite frankly what any other business would essentially do, they've decided that they're going to lease out their format, and this has caused a shitstorm. An absolute shitstorm. They claim that they are changing and not doing what, you know, traditional Hollywood was doing, but quite frankly, they are doing such traditional Hollywood, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference between the curtains and the drapes. And this format they're doing, quite frankly, is quite hilarious, because I work in television and I've seen the format, so to say. Because, take for example Sherlock, made by the BBC, put out 3 episodes, a couple of years ago now it originally aired, and then what should happen? That another series made in America about Sherlock Holmes, because Sherlock Holmes is a open source character now, anyone can do a TV series or whatever about him, no one owns the rights to him, decided that they were going to do their own modern interpretation of Sherlock. However, they decided to change the format, and hopefully people are getting on what I'm talking about now. But they basically changed the format to say, well, he's not in London anymore, he's in New York. Format changed instantly, and they changed it even more, because instead of having a male Watson, they've given him a female Watson and a female Moriarty. Format changed completely. Game shows, for example. The format, when you think about a game show, is just someone asking questions to a team. However, you change the format the second you start changing things around. Think of how many game shows there are on a Friday or Saturday evening or through the week. Deal or No Deal, for example, is a perfect example. There is, or was, a version of Deal or No Deal in America. This decided to change the format by, instead of having a series of people which the contestant would be picked from, instead was chosen from, I think at random, the studio audience, I think. And then you had basically a series of 50 glamour models walk down the stairs with cases on the number. Hey ho, format changed. However, they did license the name Deal or No Deal, but however, it was enough of a format change that if they'd called it something else, like The Briefcase, they would have gone away with it completely. So, this is to anyone that thinks that, you know, you can't do a reaction video. You can, just so long as you change the format. Indeed, they themselves whine about the fact, oh, people are stealing our format. Well, I hate to break this to the Fine Brothers, but people have been stealing, chopping and changing formats since the invention of television. Heck, even since stage productions, formats have been changed for people to make money, because this is what it's all about. They're now worried that people are going to be picking their pockets and taking a slice out of their reaction pie, so to say. So, don't worry about if you are making your own series of reaction videos, because they can't sue you, they can't touch you, so long as you change your format. For example, if you wanted to call it, what's their format called? Ah yes, Elders React. If you wanted to call it Crusty Old Curmudgeons React, then you could have your own crusty old curmudgeons react to whatever. Its name's changed, you shift your camera angles, changed about, and hey-ho, you have a format change sufficient enough that it's something potentially brand new. Many of you may be answering cynical, but trust me, you can do it, it works. Again, if you don't believe me that format changing does work, then I suggest that you look at daytime television sometimes, because believe it or not, there are at least 100 daytime television shows airing simultaneously that are essentially the same thing, just a different format.